My name is Shunji Okada. Today, I'm cheerfully brewing coffee at this cafe.
Oh, did Okada-san make this today? For me, you? I love it.
Haha, thanks.
Welcome!
Welcome. Wait, what? I freeze, recognizing the man immediately. Is that a solo lunch? Classic loner behavior. Eating in the art room because you love drawing so much, huh? Knock it off. Don't bother me. Annoyed, I muttered this back in high school. He mocked me relentlessly every time we crossed paths. He was a classmate back then. His name was Ryo Hashirano. Ryo notices me and smirks while I remain expressionless. Wait, are you Okada? Yeah, long time no see, Hashirano. His smirk widens, unchanged even after all these years.
Yo, who is this?
Oh, sorry. This guy was my classmate in high school. Always such a loner.
Huh?
Ryo suddenly shifts his attention to his girlfriend, then back to me, launching into an unprovoked tirade. Bet you're terrible at work too, huh? What happened to your precious art? He mocked me endlessly back in high school for always drawing. You thought you were something special just because you could draw. But now, you're just a cafe worker? You're such a fool for putting so much effort into something that doesn't make money.
Hey, Dio, stop it.
Relax, it's fine. He's been ignoring people since forever. No wonder he never had friends.
Excuse me, is there an issue with one of our employees?
Aoi is my coworker and 1 year older than me. Her smile disarms him, leaving him speechless. Wait, who are you? Hey, Okada, what's going on here? Why are you here?
Please refrain from causing a scene inside the cafe. Who do you think you are, mocking Okada-san like that? This cafe is known for its relaxing atmosphere. If you can't respect that, please leave.
She is Miyu Ichinose. She's a college student who loves coffee. Who are you?
Let's go already. I'm so sorry about this.
Unable to endure the tension, Ryo's girlfriend apologizes and drags him outside.
See you later, Okada-san. Aoi-san, if he comes back while I'm gone, take care of him, okay? Got it. See you, Miyu.
Come on, Miyu-san. Try not to get so aggressive with men like that. It's dangerous.
But Okada-san helped me back then, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I guess I did. That's when I first met Miyu. A group of men surrounded her outside the cafe, being annoyingly persistent. Excuse me, is there a problem? Seeing the situation, I stepped out, subtly threatening to call the police. The men backed off immediately. Since then, Miyu has been a regular at the cafe.
That day you were so cool, Okada-san.
Miyu's dreamy expression quickly shifts to one of anger as she remembers Ryo's behavior.
But seriously, what was up with that guy? He was awful to you.
Well, I was always drawing and kept to myself back then. I didn't have close friends. Thanks for standing up for me, Miyu. I'm okay, really.
Fine. But no matter what anyone says, I'll always be on your side, Okada-san.
I'm on Shunji's side too. Whoa, owner. When did you get here? The owner greets us with his usual calm smile. He's helped me in so many ways. A truly remarkable person.
Oh, you startled me. You always pop up out of nowhere, don't ya?
I have a knack for showing up where the fun is.
How's work going, Shunji? Is it helping you relax?
Oh, this place is special to me. It brings back memories and inspires my creativity.
That's good to hear. I still remember you coming here with your father as a little boy.
Juice, please, mister.
You were adorable back then. I wish I could show them how cute you were.
Please, don't. The owner proudly shares stories of my childhood while Aoi and Miu react jealously. For some reason, he loves bragging about my childhood. Seeing Aoi and Miu's frustrated reactions only make him smile more. That's just how our daily life is.
Oh, that reminds me. There's an art expedition coming up for an artist I'm supporting. I've been invited, but unfortunately, I'm not able to attend. Shunji-kun, how about you?
I'll go.
And so, just like that, our plans for the next day off were decided. Today is the cafe's day off. Following the owner's recommendation, Aoi-san and I visited the exhibition and spent time soaking in the atmosphere. Miu-san unfortunately had university exams and planned to join us in the evening.
There were so many wonderful paintings.
Yes, looking at paintings feels calming and inspiring.
I'm glad I could come with you, Shinji-kun. By the way, there's somewhere I want to go after this. Would you mind coming along?
Following Aoi-senpai's lead, we ended up at a beach near the cafe. It's beautiful. I haven't been here in a while. But why here?
I wanted to paint with you, Shinji-kun.
What? With me?
Yes. And while painting, I'd like to talk to you a little. I want to know more about you. Is that okay?
Aoi-senpai had brought along a sketchbook and colored pencils. Of course, I had no reason to refuse. We sat down together and began painting while talking. The sound of the waves was the perfect background music. Actually, I grew up in a single-parent family. My father passed away from an illness when I was 5. I don't have many memories of him, but I do remember coming to this cafe together and playing here. To be honest, it's thanks to the owner reminding me of those moments that my memories feel more vivid. Since my father passed, my mother, who had poor health, worked tirelessly to raise me. So I worked just as hard, doing part-time jobs to support our living. Time to draw and money for art supplies, they were truly precious to me. If I worked a part-time job, I didn't have time to draw. If I didn't work, I couldn't afford supplies. It was a dilemma that had me pulling my hair out. I spoke with a wry smile. Even now, those days remain fresh in my memory. So I decided to dedicate every bit of free time at school, during breaks or lunch, to drawing. I just kept drawing, over and over again. It was my only source of joy. That's why I rarely talk to people. To be honest, I simply didn't have the time.
Hey, do you remember the first time we met in high school?
Her words made my hand stop mid-sketch. Of course, I could never forget. Aoi-senpai and I were alumni of the same high school. Back then, she was the ace of the volleyball team and the school's Madonna. Even someone as isolated as me knew about her. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay? During a break, on my way to the art room, I accidentally bumped into Aoi-senpai in the hallway. As she bent down to pick up her fallen sketchbook, I tried to help.
Huh! This isn't what it looks like!
Before I could reach it, she snatched it up, hugged it to her chest, and averted her gaze. Sorry, was that something important to you?
It's not your fault, it's just... Actually, my parents were very strict. Even joining the volleyball team was something I barely got permission to do, so it's a reflex.
Really? You're so talented, though. What a waste. I told her that because the glimpse of her sketch I had seen was incredible.
Wait, my drawing is?
Yes, it's amazing. I still vividly remember that moment with Aoi-senpai. Her parents opposed her drawing entirely, saying she should focus only on volleyball. She muttered something about needing to study now that the club activities were over, even though it sounded like she didn't mean it. Senpai, this is your life.
Thank you, Okada-kun.
Her quiet tears that day were more beautiful than any art I had ever seen.
Meeting you that day opened my eyes. I became my true self. You made me who I am. Thank you, Okada-kun. Just kidding.
Ha! That's the first time since then that you've called me that. No, thank you, senpai.
Take this!
Whoa!
Oh my, Miyu-chan! Your exams are over, right? Good work. Good work? No way. Aoi-san, flirting with Okada-san like this is cheating! Oh my! Shinji-kun, are you okay?
I thought I was going to die.
Unfair, unfair! I'll reincarnate and go to the same school as Okada-san.
You don't even understand reincarnation. What about our current lives?
It's fine. I'll start by rescuing a cat or an old lady.
Wait. When did she even start listening? This is way too much. Jeez. But you know what? I'm happy with how things are now. There's no guarantee we'd meet again if we reincarnated.
Okada-san, got it. Miyu will live a long life. So simple.
I used to think that all I had was my art, but now I have such an amazing place to belong to. My past self would be shocked to know this.
More importantly, don't have important conversations about Okada-san without me. Redo it.
I truly hope these peaceful days will continue forever. Meanwhile, in a place I was unaware of, something ominous was happening. This, it really must be that. Why here? It's like a curse. Why does he keep making me feel this way? Shunji Okada, damn you. His shout and a dull thud echo in the empty office floor. As I had wished, peaceful days continued for a while. Miyu-san would come by after university every day to drink her favorite coffee. Aoi-senpai worked upright and gracefully as always. Welcome. Hey, Okada, what are you gonna do about this? Hashirano arrived, looking irritated and not even bothering to sit down, glaring at me sharply. What are you talking about? It's your fault. Your fault my girlfriend dumped me. How dare you? I did nothing. Don't blame others. Apparently, his girlfriend broke up with him. Most likely, she grew tired of his personality and left him.
It's because you keep mocking people. It's your fault.
Shut up. A guy like this deserves to be mocked. He kept obsessing over art, and look where that got him. A failed life. Making a living doing what you love? That's just a fantasy. Serves you right. No matter how amazing you were in high school, this is what you ended up as. Maybe he was lashing out because of the breakup. It was like a child's tantrum.
Hey, I think you're misunderstanding something.
With a steady but commanding tone, Aoi-senpai stopped Hashirano's tirade. She looked at him intently and declared clearly,
Shunji-kun can make a living with his art alone.
Yes, just as Aoi-senpai said, I can live off my artwork alone. Hearing this, Hashirano's eyes widened, and he pointed at me with a trembling finger. What? What are you saying? Then why are you working here?
He has his own reasons for working here, Besides, the idea that working at this cafe means failure in life is something I cannot agree with. Working here is an honorable job. It's not something for you to belittle.
Seeing Hashirano unable to argue against Aoi-senpai's valid points, I finally spoke up. This place is special to me. It's where I have memories with my late father. Huh, how sentimental.
Oh dear, it's quite noisy in here. What's going on?
Owner, good morning. Sorry about the commotion. Today happened to be the day that the owner visited the shop, so I wasn't surprised, but Hashirano seemed different. You? Why are you here?
Oh, you're Pierre Hashirano's son, aren't you? We used to meet every year, but it's been a while. How have you been? Are you doing well?
Wait, Pierre Hashirano? The world-renowned artist?
Yes, Hashirano's father is a globally famous painter. And as his son, Ryo Hashirano was always under the scrutiny of his father and society's expectations. Instead of pursuing his self-discovered talent for soccer, he was forced to meet the demands of being an artist.
You always painted because your father told you to, and it looked painful. I warned him many times. Don't project yourself onto your son.
Hashirano glares at me, his emotions spilling over as he shouts, "That's right! If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been called talentless. I wouldn't have been compared to you all the time. If you hadn't won all those art rewards in high school, I wouldn't have been forced to quit soccer. I was the ace of the soccer team." Now, I finally understood why he hated me so much.
That's right. Your father's excessive expectations crushed you and distorted who you are. You're the one, aren't you? The person who vandalized the painting I first purchased from Shunji.
What? The owner's words shocked me so much that I couldn't help but yell out. It turns out that Hashirano, who now lives off part-time jobs, was working as a temporary staff member at an art exhibition the owner organized.
That painting was the one Shunji received an award for in high school. A depiction of this cafe. Shunji told me it wasn't for sale, but I insisted and persuaded him to sell it to me.
I remember seeing it on display at school back then. It was such a beautiful piece. Seeing that painting, I thought, if I work here, maybe I'll meet Shunji again someday.
I was surprised to learn that Aoi had seen my painting and worked here for that reason. But now, the issue was what Hashirano had done.
My assistant confirmed seeing you vandalizing the painting with a cutter knife. Ryo Hashirano, I deeply love art, and I can't forgive malicious acts of destruction. This is clearly a case of property damage. You'll have to take full responsibility. But first, you need to apologize to Shunji, whom you've harbored animosity against for years.
Ugh. It seemed Hashirano had given up on making excuses. Seeing this, I spoke first. I don't need a hollow apology from you right now. Okada, I'm sorry. Don't say a word. Hashirano, you were oppressed and made to deny yourself, and that hurt you deeply, didn't it? But that has nothing to do with me or the owner. Stop wallowing in bitterness and lashing out at others. If we could have talked this over earlier, maybe something would have changed. But no matter how much I think about it, I can't rewrite the past. I was wrong. Ryo Hashirano's quiet voice trembled as he finally bowed his head. Not long after, a shocking audio recording went viral online. It was the voice of Hashirano's father, Pierre Hashirano.
This design, anyone could come up with it. So who cares if I copy it? No one will notice. In the end, it's all about who created it, not what it is. That's the game. Art is easy.
Pierre Hashirano's plagiarism scandal shook the world, and the one who exposed it was none other than his own son, Ryo Hashirano.
He's the worst toxic parent ever. Totally failed the parent lottery.
Public sympathy also grew for Ryo after details of his father's abusive treatment surfaced.
Art should be judged by its merit, not by the artist's personality. Though patrons have the freedom to choose, don't they?
The owner calmly sipped his coffee while reading a newspaper featuring Pierre Hashirano.
If anyone can come up with it, then who we choose to support or abandon is up to us. Right, Ryo?
Yes, sir. It seemed the owner had decided to withdraw his support for Pierre Hashirano. Hashirano and the owner visit my home to apologize, and I smile softly. After all the chaos settled, Hashirano came to my home to apologize once more. I deeply regret damaging your precious painting. And for everything else over the years, I'm truly sorry.
I'd also like to offer my apology. As the one who purchased and safeguarded your cherished artwork, I failed to protect it properly.
The owner's words carried weight, and it seemed like Hashirano's apology was genuine this time. Feeling that sincerity, I smiled at them.
The damaged painting has been entrusted to a trusted art restorer I know. Ryo here insisted on covering the restoration costs.
Hashirano? You? I don't expect to be forgiven for this, but this is the end for me. I'm leaving the art world for good. If my father disowns me for it, so be it. I'll accept that. Looking at Hashirano, who seemed to have made peace with himself, I felt a weight lift from my chest. Thank you very much. Later, I held another art exhibition, which turned out to be a huge success. Several paintings sold, and I even signed new contracts for future projects.
Shunji-kun, are you about done?
Aoi-senpai appeared at the entrance, dressed to impress. Her unexpected visit left me speechless.
Aoi-san! Trying to steal the spotlight again, huh? That's not fair.
Miyu poked her head out from behind Aoi-senpai.
No, that's not what You're stammering way too much. Suspicious. I thought we agreed no cutting ahead.
Looking at the two of them, I couldn't help but laugh. Hey, why don't you be my next model for a painting?
Of course. Sure. Want me to wear a swimsuit?
Stop teasing me. Our upbringing and the words of our parents undeniably shape us. The things we experience as children, the scenes we see, they all leave lasting impressions.
I could be a model too, if you want.
What?
I won't lose either. When did you even get here?
But we have to keep looking forward, living our lives in the precious, irreplaceable present.
Shinya was also good looking, right? But Yukio is even more handsome.
With just one line like something from a moving company commercial, I, Shinya Kobayashi, 27, was easily dumped.
Sorry. It's not that I hate you.
Well, that's how it is. Don't hold it against me. My ex-girlfriend is Sachi Igarashi, and the guy who took her away is Yukio Nagura. We're all employees of the same game development company, including me. Sachi confessed to me and we started dating, but being suddenly dumped really got to me. Seems like Nagura was jealous of me and made a move on Sachi, huh? With this, I guess I've got Igarashi's favor. I'm looking forward to the next planning meeting. Nagura whispers to me again. So that's the target, huh? Sachi is the daughter of Executive Director Igarashi. As such, Sachi's boyfriend had a better chance of gaining an advantageous position within the company. Your plan has weak points. With such a plan, even with Executive Director Igarashi's support, it's not going anywhere. He muttered those parting words, but anything more would just be sour grapes. I quietly left the place. Later, I came to a meeting with President Uno of Lovekoi Software, our client's development company. The last game was well received. It's all thanks to the technology at your company, President Uno. No, it's because of your plans, Mr. Kobayashi. We were thinking of starting our own project soon, but it's a bit difficult. By the way, Mr. Kobayashi, are you free after this? Yes, I'm planning to head straight home, so I'm free, but would you like to go out for a drink? Oh, you got it. I found a quiet, nice bar. I would like to go with you. It's a hidden gem. A very calming place. Yes, it's great, but you don't seem to be in a good mood. Is something wrong? Ugh. I can't hide it from you, President Uno. I got dumped by my girlfriend. Oh, Mr. Kobayashi. To dump you? How could she be so foolish? Wasn't it by Mr. Igarashi? Yes, she switched to a colleague just because he's better looking than me. I'm sure my position in the company will become weaker because of this. Until now, her father was backing me up, so it was easier to push my plans through. Ah, Mr. Igarashi. Yes, he's the father of Sachi. But Mr. Kobayashi, your planning skills are real. Don't worry, we'll work together again. That's reassuring to hear. Mr. Kobayashi, since you're free, would you like to try an arranged marriage? Okay. I almost nodded instinctively before getting caught by the words arranged marriage. My daughter has been interested in you for a while. She's passionate about game development, and I think you two will get along. That's an unexpected proposal. You can't be a president without being quick on your feet. You say that now, but the way you said it after my heartbreak is very much your style, Mr. Uno. Hahaha, being a bit audacious is what makes a president. How about it? Would you consider doing this for me? If you meet her and don't think it's a good match, feel free to turn her down. After getting dumped, I wasn't exactly eager, but it's hard to refuse when he says it like that. Well, I guess if it's not a big formal arranged marriage, it's okay. Later, I was to have a meeting with President Uno's daughter at a restaurant for the arranged marriage. This is my daughter, Mariko. She works as an illustrator at our company. I'm sure you've met her before, Mr. Kobayashi. Yes, I've seen her and exchanged greetings. Mariko, it's not the first time we are meeting, but it's nice to meet you again.
Thank you for making time today.
Although we had never really talked before, she seemed like a kind person.
I'm not so pretty, but I'd love to get to know you better. If that's okay with you.
Of course, and you're very beautiful. Is someone like me good enough for you?
I've always admired you, Mr. Kobayashi. I've always thought you were a wonderful person.
Sachi and she were completely different types, but I was starting to feel drawn to Mariko's simple, down-to-earth charm. It's an honor. If it's okay with you, let's take it slow and get to know each other. I'm looking forward to it. I wanted to get to know Mariko more, so I agreed to her request and came to the aquarium for a date. Come to think of it, with Sachi, we always went to fancy restaurants, but we never came to places like this.
I've always wanted to come here. Sorry for asking for something so selfish.
No, it's refreshing. I'm excited too. By the way, I've been curious. What's that square thing you're carrying on your back?
Oh? This is my sketchbook holder. I always carry my sketchbook with me. It's just a habit. I won't take too much of your time, but would it be okay if I do a quick sketch while we walk around?
Of course. I would love to see your sketches.
I'm kind of nervous now that you're watching me, Mr. Kobayashi.
Alright, let's go ahead. This is the Dunkelostheus, right? Even as a model, it's imposing.
Exactly! It was about 6 to 10 meters long, the most formidable predator of the Devonian period. It really feels like a boss character from a game. I can almost sense the ancient mystery.
Right? It gives me chills just thinking about it attacking.
It's different from seeing it in the pictures. It's so much more impressive in person.
You're really good at this, as expected from an illustrator. It almost looks more powerful than the actual thing.
This is an exhibit of the changing ecosystems according to the environment. All the fish here are unique and fascinating.
You're really fast at drawing. You've captured all the details. You're drawing at a pace that's almost like we're just walking around normally. Different ecosystems like the river, pond, and estuary are all displayed here. It gives a sense of realism compared to just showing the fish on their own.
Exactly! This kind of realism is something I'd love to incorporate into a game.
This, a triangular water tunnel, is rare. I've seen round ones in other aquariums, but this is special.
This way. You can see the fish without distortion. These two aquariums represent the boundary of the ocean's tidal currents. Over here we have the kuroshio, black current take, with the fish like sardines, bonito, and tuna swimming in the open ocean. Over here is the oyashio tank, which represents the rich, calm coastal waters.
Mariko spoke so naturally about it. The way she was so excited, almost like a child, made her even more charming. You really love fish, don't you?
Yes! Fish are so delicious.
Huh? That's one way to look at it.
Just kidding. But since it's almost lunchtime, how about we grab some sushi?
Sushi? Whoa, there's a sushi place inside the aquarium? I'm surprised.
It's weird to be eating sushi while looking at huge aquariums like the kuroshio and oyashio tanks.
It's definitely a unique experience. You are sketching fish so seriously, but it's not just a hobby, is it? Are you working on a project?
Well, it's more like a world concept I've been developing for a while. Would you like to see it?
Mariko pulled out another sketchbook from her bag and laid it on the table. It's not an underwater city. Oh, wait. It's just a regular city with people, and the fish are swimming through the air.
Yes. I've always loved the idea of a world where fish can swim through the air freely. I've wanted to bring it to life one day.
May I see some of your other work?
Yes, of course.
This is interesting. It has potential. It could be something for a project.
Really? If there's a chance it could be used, I'd love for you to consider it.
Your world concept is well thought out. It has a solid ecosystem and a sense of realism. It's not just some dreamlike fantasy. It feels convincing.
I'm glad you think so.
I admire people who are passionate about their own world. I really like that about you. Mariko was very different from Sachi in every way, but I found myself drawn to her more and more. From that day on, Mariko and I began our relationship. After several dates, we began to understand just how strong our shared passion for game development was. While our relationship was still new, I felt that with Mariko, we could build something meaningful, not just as partners in love, but in life. Mariko, will you marry me?
I'm so happy. If I'm good enough for you, then I'd love to.
So, we made our engagement official and reported it to President Uno. Additionally, since Mariko was the president's daughter, I also had to inform our superiors about our engagement.
Well, congratulations. I'll be sure to send my best wishes.
As she said that, the department head wasted no time in spreading the news to the entire department.
Good things should be shared, right?
And true to form, she didn't even feel the need to apologize for it. I was congratulated by my coworkers, but some reactions were less than pleasant.
Shinya, you're getting married? To the president's daughter, huh? I've met her, but she seems so plain.
You're marrying that plain girl from the subcontractor? How pitiful.
Did you lose your mind because I dated you, Yukio? Sorry. Didn't mean to break your heart.
Mariko is beautiful, and we've been dating seriously. but these people had no idea what they were talking about. Don't judge her based on your shallow assumptions. I tried to calmly argue back, but the two in front of me just kept laughing and carried on with their conversation.
By the way, Yukio's project got approved and the big project is finally starting. Pretty impressive, right?
It's nothing like your little game projects. This is a large-scale online game we are working on. I just replied with a simple okay and walked away. Yukio wore a smug grin, but strangely, it didn't bother me at all. A few months later, in June, Mariko and I held our wedding. We even had a wedding photo shoot at the aquarium, the same place where we had our first date. Mariko looked stunning in her wedding dress, and I was more sure than ever that I had made the right choice. Let's chase our dreams together and be happy, okay?
Yes, I'll do my best.
And so, I gained my lifelong partner. Are you okay, Mariko? You seem a little nervous. It's been about 5 years since Mariko and I got married. Now, I was backstage at the Tokyo Game Show, preparing for the third installment of our game series.
No matter how many times I do this, I can't get used to these big stages. You seem fine though, Shinya.
The tension feels good. Just try to relax a bit more, Mariko. Today, we were presenting the third game in the series we developed together. It's an action RPG based on the world Mariko had been nurturing for years. The meticulously detailed and realistic world had earned us over 10 million copies sold. The second game, released last year, was just as much of a success as the first, and the fans embraced it. I knew it. Mariko's world is going to sell. The third installment will be open world, giving players even more freedom to immerse themselves in the world. Splitting it into parts and making it a series was definitely the right call.
Yeah, making it all open world from the start would have been too much of a challenge, both in terms of development and cost.
We finally had the opportunity to do what we had always wanted. Mariko, you're the chief designer now. Let's make it happen!
Yeah, and you are the director. Let's go.
Thanks to the huge success of this series, I had been promoted to director at the company. Mariko, who had been the chief designer from the start, was now a well-known name thanks to the game series. Over the years, Lovekoi Software had grown significantly, not only in scale, but also in the know-how to consistently produce successful games. Eventually, President Uno decided to split part of the company to allow more flexibility. Mariko, I'll let you handle the HQ. I'll handle the new company. So, Mariko became the president of Lovekoi Software. At last, Mariko, who had been struggling with the responsibilities of the president's role, was able to take control and steer the company in the right direction. A few months later, our third game was presented at the Tokyo Game Show. The audience was packed with fans eagerly waiting for an announcement. I'm Shinya Kobayashi, the director. Thank you for joining us today.
And I'm Mariko Kobayashi, the chief designer. I'm sorry if it's confusing because we share the same last name.
It wasn't something we planned, but the fact that we were developing the game as a married couple had become quite a topic of conversation among the fans. After finishing the stage presentation and returning backstage, I ran into Nagura, who was scheduled to present on another stage. It felt like a big success, huh, Kobayashi? Damn, such a small project. I've grown it with a long-term vision, starting from small steps. A project is not just about throwing anything out there. If you don't have your feet on the ground, you'll just stumble and fall. Ugh. I had heard that Nagura's project wasn't going well. Nagura's project, a large-scale online game, had been in development for 4 years and launched last year. Although the development period was short for an online game, it still cost a significant amount. On top of that, another company launched a similar game service in the late stages of development. If there had been no competition, my project would have been a huge hit. If it's a truly good project, it should outshine the competition. Besides, the competition appeared because there was a lack of market research during the planning stage. Your project is weak on details. I pointed that out for years. No! time. If we continue the service, there's still a chance. But the upper management underestimated the potential of my project. Sales will go up, but it's still ahead of us. Nagura's lips quivered as he bit them, a symbol of his frustration. Nagura's online game was quickly shut down by upper management, and he would soon have to announce the decision on stage. Online games, due to their nature, incur high running costs even after development. One of the biggest expenses is the cost of maintaining and managing servers. If the monthly revenue couldn't cover those costs, the game would continue to run in the red. The upper management decided to cut the development costs and stop the game from losing more money. Whether that decision was right, or if Nagura's theory had a chance, no one could say. But once the service was shut down, the chance was lost. Why didn't Executive Director Igarashi back me up? He did back you up. It was a project he supported after all. He just couldn't defend it any longer. Damn! You used Sachi and Executive Director Igarashi's influence to push through an immature project. Accepted. Nagura slumped his shoulders, motionless.
Mr. Nagura, the venue is ready. Please make your way to the stage.
A staff member called Nagura, who walked towards the stage with his head down, while I and Mariko silently watched him go.
It's hard to watch.
Yeah, it must be tough for him to go out there and announce the end of his project to the remaining users. But that might be the final responsibility of the creator of this project. We watched Nagura's back for a while before turning away.
Shinya, I'm sorry. Can we talk for a moment?
Later, while I was working on the project timeline at my desk, Sachi came over. Since I had been promoted and had my own department, we hadn't spoken much lately. If you wait until lunch, I can talk then. What's going on?
Thanks. I'll wait until then.
Sachi was the type of person who never considered the other person's situation and would speak her mind. So it felt odd that she was waiting quietly until lunch. I spotted her sitting at the table in the corner. So, what's really going on? This isn't like you.
Yeah, you know that Yukio's project failed, right? My dad might be held responsible for that.
I thought that was the case. It must have caused a huge financial loss for the company.
But the project still had potential. Don't you think the people who decided to end the service are also responsible?
It's a tough situation, but there was a reason why it was judged that there was no potential.
Isn't there something you can do now? You've been promoted after all.
Don't talk nonsense. There's nothing I can do as a mayor director with a department head position.
You've got credibility, right? If you said the project still had potential.
I have no obligation to intervene in a project I wasn't involved in.
You do have an obligation. The reason my dad pushed the large project was because of past successes. And you're the one who made those past projects successful.
Stop with that unreasonable logic. The project you switched to after Nagura took over is a whole different story. Now I understand why the large project got approved. Mr. Igarashi trusted his daughter's judgment. It's ironic, but my trust in my project got Nagura's big project approved. But now, it's all just bitter irony. Either way, there's nothing I can do about it.
Don't say that. Do something about it.
I appreciate that I was able to get my project pushed back then. But the responsibility for blindly pushing your boyfriend's project without developing the ability to judge projects lies with you, Sachi. And the responsibility for blindly trusting your judgment lies with Mr. Igarashi. Besides, the service termination is already a done deal. There's nothing more to be done. Realizing there was nothing I could do, I quietly got up and left, leaving Sachi in tears. Afterwards, Sachi resigned after Mr. Igarashi took responsibility for the failure of the project and left the company. On the other hand, Nagura was transferred to a department where he couldn't do game development due to the failure of his project. This department was colloquially called the Purgatory Department, and it wasn't long before Nagura also voluntarily resigned. I was supposed to beat Kobayashi with this! Nagura should have worked on improving his own project skills before seeking others' help. By blindly relying on outside help instead of working seriously on his project, he failed despite initial success. And as for me, from today, I, Shinya Kobayashi, will be transferred here. Please take care of me.
Mr. Kobayashi will be assisting as a director starting today.
My achievements have been recognized, and my transfer to assist Mariko with the challenging CEO role has been approved. Of course, the intention is to work more closely with everyone on the development of the next installment in our popular series. I'm looking forward to working more closely with all of you in our development efforts. In the office of Lovekoi Software, I was greeted warmly by the staff I already knew. No matter our roles, we were now a team. Having a relationship where we could continue to look in the same direction was more comfortable than I imagined. Mariko, let's keep working together. Let's make our dreams come true.
What's wrong? You're getting all serious. Of course I'll do that.
Together, we would shape Mariko's world, working as one to make it happen.